With Jacob and James, if it's possible, I'd love to ask you some of your thoughts and memories of homecoming at Lees-McRae, what it was like, what it meant to you. Kind of share some of that if you would.
For me, homecoming was something that walking out that day playing was just a little bit different to every other game. There was just a buzz around the place that was unbelievable, and you want to win every soccer game, right? But when families and alum and people that you'd never met but you still connected with were there, and taking the time out of their weekends to travel and come watch the games, it was just different. I just think like it tied into Lees-McRae as a whole, right? Like the connections that we have, like it's a small place, it's a small town, but everything is more connected than at a big school, whether it's classes or homecoming, alumni. Homecoming really played to that, and I just think like parents and the school did a great job of just making a big deal out of it. It's something that like the international lads I know, we don't really experience anything like that coming from overseas, right? Like we don't have a senior night in high school, we don't have homecoming in high school, and that first experience of homecoming was unbelievable, and just kind of a weekend I always really look forward to.
Yeah, I'd pretty much say the same thing as James. It's one of the bigger games of the season, and to see everybody come back and faces you don't know, but they've been part of the program, and obviously you want to win that game for obvious reasons, and being a smaller school, obviously soccer's like the main sport here, one of the main sports, and it's essentially like a football, the football program to like other bigger schools. So homecoming's a big deal. So you want to win it for sure. And just to see the environment, have everyone there on Bobcat Bank and all the tents and, all the families and friends in there. And it makes for a special night and something that you never forget, especially when you want to win it too. So.
Hey, Cameron, I'm going to put you on the spot. Talk to me about what homecoming was like for you, and to some degree, how shattered you are about not having it this year.
So homecoming for me was obviously always fun. Like what Galv said, it's just the atmosphere is, unlike any other game we have. There's always people cooking out, there's barbecues, there's everything, just a lot of stuff going around. So yeah, I'm definitely shattered just because, just the atmosphere. Most likely playing those games, it's one of the biggest games of the year and everything. So yeah, not too happy, but we'll at least we have the season.
Well, listen, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I think it's really ironic that the comments you guys made were almost eerily similar to the ones we heard at 1:00 this afternoon. And I think that is a testament to what we have made homecoming feel like from a lot of different people, from the administration to the alumni, to the recruits, to the families, the smells, the sounds, the stories, the atmosphere, everything's been something that we all want to try and duplicate. As we look forward to it, and as Cam said, we are going to have a season, and it's going to be in the spring, and it's going to be on a new field. And Matt, if I could put you on the spot, talk to me a little bit about what homecoming has meant to you, and now from the perspective of an alumni.
Homecoming was an amazing time, an amazing weekend. Just as Gal said, I mean, an absolute buzz. The Bobcat Bank, and hey, we're a small community, small college, but when you get 1,000 people in that area, it's booming. For me, I played with a phenomenal class of guys, and so I was fighting for every minute of playing time. So just to get to play within that crowd, one year they even had Debsy signs up in the crowd. So that was I put that on my resume, actually. That's how I got my first job. No, it's amazing. It's really second to none. Very, very, very special weekend, very special time, and an incredible environment.